I'm here, but I'm away for a few minutes. I know, VS is live, and I can't, I'm not trying to go live on top or take no views because I know I can't do that anyways. I just wanted to say what I had to say before I forget with my ADHD self. This message is definitely for this beach. I would like at least one to come in the building, but if not so, I'm still gonna carry on. All right. Let me tell y'all something about this beach. This beach will never pull up to links. You know why? Because this beach is the most insecure black woman that I've ever seen on YouTube. Then the fact that, she is a part of a sisterhood, the Pink and Green, the Divine Nine. And she comes out here trying to represent that. And I know they don't have approval of that. Because if they actually saw the works and how Beach acts on YouTube, they would not be pleased. In the black woman first sector, which is also the black first sector, shout out to Nyla, Taz, Sanji, and even the black woman of Spear. And even, some of the others that cover issues like colorism, rism, and different things of that nature. It's a big, big sector. I'm just shouting out the ones that I follow. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know I love you. Moonflower, uh, Queen Cascade, MJ in the building, some very intellectual women. I got a team over there. Now they even told me to get away from over here, but I can't. I have to do my works. I'm hard headed. But in the BW1, Black Women First, Black First Sector, we call women like Beach, uh, mammies. And let me sing this song. Shout out to Nyla. Shout out to New World Tarot. Climbing up Mammy Mountain, where I wanna be. Climbing up Mammy Mountain to keep that black man free. I don't know where I belong. and that's all I know, but it's a joke. Y'all gotta go over there to New World Tarot and Nyla. Shout out. That's a song and it's so funny. But anyways, we call people like her mammies. And really, the definition of a mammy is a low self-esteem, low self-worth, um, self-hating black woman. And that's why I don't understand how this beach can be that way when she's a part of the Divine Nine, a part of the Pink and Green, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I just don't understand. And if you pay attention to her history, like she introduced official through Jay Wilson chat. And I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. And then in every saga in which women interact with the manosphere like just Kimmy, um, Beach is very involved, and she always takes the male side, as wrong as it may be. Because we all know that official, a married man, not only betrayed seven, but he also betrayed his wife. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Official not only betrayed seven, but he betrayed his wife. And in the mirror, and we could tell the mindset that she has to accept him back with all of his uh illegitimate children. I make jokes about people like him because they be like, well, Fair took black men out the home. But we already know that's not true because in most projects, black men live in there and don't pay no rent. And they be sitting up there eating up all the children's cereal, eating up all the children's fruit snacks, and drinking up all the children's juice. That's and playing PlayStation all day while the mother or the wife is at work. Now, a part of the black woman first community in which everybody like although we don't all agree with everything or whatever, but we support. Our whole thing is that black women start doing the best for themselves, right? So inside of this community is the divestment community. That's like black women who date outside their race, right? Now, black women didn't start there because black women have always been race loyal. Black men, when you start looking at all these celebrities who get this money, and when we're talking about generational wealth like Kobe Bryant and different people, that wealth does never transfers back into the black community. That's a problem. And that's why we're still economically at the bottom. I'm not I don't like the conscious word. I don't like the pro black word because pro black basically means pro black male only. I say black progressive. And what I'm saying is that just like any other race, and you can't blame the Jews. Y'all want to talk about the Jews. Y'all want to talk about the Irish. Y'all want to talk about the Europeans, Caucasians, and all of this. But at least they uphold their race to the point where they have economic power, political power. Because even though, just like us, they may not all get along, but they keep their eye on the sparrow, or they keep their eye on the target, and they realize that there's a greater goal that they must achieve. We are so filled with self hate in so many different ways. And then our providers and protectors who are supposed to be male identified black men are not doing their job, and they're telling us that they're not. Actually, they're looking for black women to provide for them. They have switched roles. They out here pimping. And so to get back to the topic at hand with this beach, I she came after me. Like, remember my ranch was substituted for this beach ranch. Like I already foreseen her coming after me, and I'm like, what's this all about? And I somewhat know, and I had a conversation with her in the comment section. I was like, is this because of the fact that I know you're a mammy? You know, and I hate that unfortunately it worked, but let's keep in mind this one statement that this bitch said on her own channel. And I keep calling her out for that. And you're going to hear me keep calling her out for that. The manosphere plans to come for the B sector. You know why? Because the B sector is primarily Black women with purses, church women. They like the collection plates. They love to give to men. They will support the men, whether gay, straight, whatever, crazy, whatever, dysfunctional, whatever. And so they are already here. I'm not gonna tell you where because when it comes down to that, I will acknowledge that. I will speak about that. But they know who I am because I've been out here for a minute. I ain't with the dysfunctional, abusive type of culture. I'm with something that make a difference, and that has always made a difference. So, like, I have basically been debating them for a long time, and they respect me. They come after me. They don't like my lifestyle. They feel like I'm a challenge. Feel like I'm, you about to try to get some of these girls and all that. You know, nah, I am not like back in the day when I was younger and crazy. I did my thing. I've grown up. I'm matured. And I'm about family. I have a lot of women in my family. Just like with my grandma, I put my family first. I put my loved ones first. If I love you, I'm gonna do my best for you. But there's some people out here like Beach. I think she said she was adopted or whatever. And sometimes, and even with Seven, but shout out to Seven. She ain't do like she just doing. That's my point. Some people have abandonment issues and they're gonna clap back. Some people have issues, they're gonna come clap back. When you love and care for people, or if you not, if even not, if you understand people, if you're about God, God's missions, God will, trying to make the world a better place, then you're going to see those things, and then you're not going to be negatively reactionary. I try not to do that. Like I don't run out. I could come out here and cuss and beef and act stupid like the rest of the people, but I choose not to. I choose to uplift. Like I came here to help. It's not about money, anything else. Now I can use it, yeah. Like everybody like money, everything. Cash App, Q, I think. Yeah. But Q, I think. But the greater reward for me is helping somebody, helping to save a life, helping to save a soul. My grandma, she had dementia. My greatest fear, because I mean, like I had to do a lot of research when it came to dementia and all that. But my greatest fear was like for this woman who had done so much greatness in her life to lose her soul at the last minute. So basically, one of the biggest things I used to tell her is, I just want to protect your soul because she deserved heaven. And I know she's in a better place. She lived to like 86, and I'm fine with that. That's more lifespan than most people have. And although my family hates me for this in a lot of ways, they love me. But I was my grandma's favorite girl because I grew up and loved older people. I liked wisdom, even from 3 years old to up. So when I say wisdom, you got to realize that there is an end result to everything. And the things that or the behaviors, the actions that we do right now has an end result. What do we think that's going to be? Then there's so many, I'm spiritual, so I can clearly see. There's so many religious people. Do we think this is hell? And do we think that people are acting demonic and doing the devil's work? And I'm going to leave that question out there. But this beach, when you're confused within yourself, when you have issues within yourself and you project and you take it out on other people and you want to see other people hurt and you don't care to what extent you want to see other people hurt, that's demonic. That's evil. You have issues and you need help. You need help. Now, if you're Divine Nine, Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated, then you have resources. Now, I need you to get offline and stop trying to hurt the multitude of Black women because you have issues within yourself. I need you to get offline. You know, I refuse to let people like you make me hate and make me evil. I refuse to make you to allow you to switch my energy. But you need to get offline and seek help because you're hurting people and it's not going to ever, 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 ever make you feel any better. But y'all, this bitch hates, it ain't like she hates Black women. She hates herself and Black women, or a projection of herself. And when I say projection, that means putting a mirror in front of your face and people who look like you, who resemble you, they direct that energy towards them. This bitch has issues. She's opening the gates for manosphere who has issues. Men who have issues, a lot of them, they suspect that they are gay. Because they men only, and they gay. Something wrong with them. If you don't like Black, then they diverse. They like praise other races of women and downgrade Black women. And then they came from Black women. Y'all be careful how y'all raise y'all sons and your daughters too. But like I said, I'm not trying to step on VS toes. I just had to go and say this because VS, y'all know I care about her. I ain't never denied that. I'm not a stalker and all this crazy stuff she be talking about. Um, I'm about love, you know what I'm saying? And I try to keep it real as hard as it may be. I'm myself, and I'm just out here to help people. So at the end of the day, I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope I got the word out, to give y'all a good image of who this beach is. She attacked me. I'm like, what? I didn't really know. I saw her around just like everybody else, but I didn't know who she was. But she knew who I was because I was part of the Black Women Empowerment community. Y'all know I'm a great debater over there. If you've ever been over there, y'all know like people. I had clout. I had clout. Clout ain't nothing to me. I'm known. I get it. And shout out to VS too. But because I'm controversial because I speak on like I don't believe we're African. I know that I'm Mayan descendant and I speak on it. So like I do a lot of research I'm LGBTQIA. I'm very controversial. And that's why, like, a lot of the things and activities of people coming at me, that's what that's about. But it's not about the fact that they hate me, it's about the fact that they respect me for being me. Everybody wants somebody to humble themselves, but I can't be humbled or broken. Look at how much I've gone through. And likewise for the rest of you. Like if you're going to be a new upcoming content creator, if you're a content creator, be you. Coming out here being fake and on some, because 10 years from now, you want to be able to stand in your own stuff. And I don't hate anybody. I don't want to beef with anybody. If I have an issue with you or you think you have an issue with me, pull up. We can, like pull up. We can resolve it. I'm gonna not right now. I got to rebrand, and I'm gonna start coming back live more often and stuff like that. I'm working on some like I had a life changing event and I got more responsibilities, real responsibilities and stuff like that. And when stuff sort of eases out, just like I had to stop coming online because I had to really pay more attention to my grandma. So when stuff starts panning out, I'm going to come live more. Um, I am the type of person I don't feel comfortable with something make income that's not substantial. I have skills and talents that boots on the ground outside of here, and I push that, more than I, like pushing YouTube. Plus, YouTube is so much stuff going on, so much crab in a barrel, so many slave mentality types of attitudes and things of that nature, so much hater stuff that, that's not my forte. I don't get with that, or anything like that. And so I just come on here as I will. But if I did, get monetary value, I probably would come on here more often or whatever, just like anybody else. But for the most part, I am not willing to sell my soul for money, for anything else. So I'm just gonna say peace, and then I'm gonna start dropping a link later on. So y'all just be patient with me. I just be having to get stuff on my chest sometimes, I see a lot of things or whatever. I have to speak on it. So, like I said, peace, love, light, progression, wisdom. I wish everyone well. I'm all about that love. I love everyone. I wish everyone healing and all positive good things. Please work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out. And love. And then I'm out. I'm going to look through this chat real quick and see if there's anything I need to address. Then I'm going to hit that end live button. Salute chocolate latte. Yeah, we all deserve love. Everybody deserves love. Whether you made mistakes or not. There's no like, we got to have more compassion, especially as Black people, when people have gone through things and stuff. I know it's not easy. And I know sometimes, I just know, you know what I'm saying? But when I leave this life, my next life, like, because what we do in this life depends on how we're going to live the next life. So I try to make that all positive and all good by doing the most righteous thing. Salute to no nonsense in the building. And nonsense, you gonna have to work on it. Yeah, yeah. Nobody's beneath me. I don't feel like I'm better or anything. Like I try to do better. It ain't like we better. It's like we do better. You know what I'm saying? We may equal. It's whether we do better or not. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I think I've addressed everything. I love everybody. I want peace with everybody. I love everybody and we good. Like I said, I don't I like all positive vibes. I like to get along, especially with us as melanated people. Let's work on ourselves. Let's heal. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Ugh, I've been through a lot myself. I know it's hard, but we can heal. And I'm just saying peace, love, light, wisdom, and I'm out.